Up next, the Magic taking... Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out Chicago, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The Bulls will go for a different look here. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Pass to White. In the corner, it's MP. And the 3 off target. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Black, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. They get it back. Here's Bitadze. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 4.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Collins setting the pick for MP. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long? Just going at each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
To the inside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Black. Pass to Suggs. Knocks down the 3 ball. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Good. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Smith with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 6.
MP is a customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Suggs looking around. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing nope. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Collins is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Carter with the screen. Clock is at 3. No good with the triple. Chicago trailing here. In the corner, it's MP. Smith kicks to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Collins comes over with the double team. Outside Carter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Black. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Giddey with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Memphis. MP, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Bulls leading by 3. Huerter passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to De Silva. Here's the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Giddey with it, working on Black. Giddey, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's De Silva. Out to the wing. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Collins. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. And the Magic lead by 2.
Attacking immediately. Oh, well, Pope fires the moment he finds his angle.
Pass to Vucevic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Howard's checked in for the Magic.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
To the paint, here's MP, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Howard.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Bitadze can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Bitadze. Banchero against Huerter. And it's Banchero missing. And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
They set the pick. Black in the post. Giddey defending. They get a hand on it. Black in the post, and he banks in the layup. Black's got 6.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Caldwell Pope against MP. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. MP looking around. Shoots the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Suggs missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here is Anthony. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 5. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good. Magic have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Anthony, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Anthony's got his second basket of the night. Now here's Giddey. He's got 7. Pass to Vucevic. It's up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. The Magic trail by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. And here's Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dosunmu finds Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Suggs. Giddey against Suggs. MP outside. Back to Giddey. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Anthony. Good defense by MP.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a
MP up high, down hard.
That was easy for MP. All he had to do was catch, rise, and finish.
The Magic trail by 9. Banchero outside. And stolen by MP. All by himself. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning. Defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Whitey's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Orlando has possession. They trail by 11. Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
So Anthony nails both of them. And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
The Magic trail. By 14. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him. An emphatic LU jam.
This is why Wagner's teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Pass to Peeler for the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Suggs finds Wagner. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Wagner missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Shot clock at 5. Peeler passes to White. Good, and the assist goes to MP. White's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Fires for three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dosunmu. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Banchero passes to Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. MP outside. And the last second it's does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
In the Western Conference, and going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Bulls.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think making a switch here. MP's checked in. There's Wagner with the three. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the guard spots, it's Suggs and Anthony. Banchero up there with Mo Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the three, the small forward. 5 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. MP outside. And again, Chicago. No good. The Magic trail by 11. Down low. Here's De Silva. And it's blocked. MP with it. Picked up by Suggs. Shot's good by Peeler.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Anthony.
Goga Bitadze. Black.
Here's Black. Now Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Giddey. He's got 11. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Black. Giddey defending. Here's Wagner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The Magic trail by 14. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Bulls with some changes. Well, the Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. MP out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Huerter, no good. Magic shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. So the Bulls win it. Some good competition with the hometown advantage, and they're
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP? When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.